Coming up on UMTV News, immigration officials take the stand. We'll tell you what they had to say to Congress.
Plus, we'll tell you how one Miami nonprofit is helping kids gain new skills both on and off the court.
And finally, one Miami school is giving their disabled students their moment in the spotlight.
These stories and more ahead on UMTV News, and it starts right now. Good afternoon and welcome to UMTV News. Today is Tuesday, February 10th. I'm Mia Hausman.
And I'm Addison Block. Thank you for joining us. Breaking now, new footage has been released of a possible suspect connected to the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie. Investigators say the video could be a major step forward as they work to identify and track down the person seen near the scene. Videos posted on social media by the FBI and the Pima County Sheriff's Office show a person on the porch of Guthrie's Arizona home on the morning of her disappearance. The person wearing a mask, a backpack, and gloves is shown trying to cover the camera. In their statement on social media, the FBI said they recovered the images from residual data on the home's doorbell camera and said the person was armed. Today's show host Savannah Guthrie addressed the images on her own social media. Her mother, Nancy Guthrie, was reported missing on the morning of February 1st by family members. Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos said the doorbell camera on her home was disconnected around 1:47 a.m. A second purported deadline has passed in the disappearance of Today's Show host Savannah Guthrie's mother. According to a purported ransom note sent to a Tucson TV station, Nancy Guthrie's possible abductors demanded $6 million by 5 p.m. Monday. The note included a threat to Guthrie's life if demands weren't met. Just hours before that deadline passed, Savannah Guthrie posted another video to social media, this time addressing the public, instead of her mother's alleged kidnappers.
We believe our mom is still out there. She was taken and we don't know where. And we need your help.
People seem to have been heeding that call, with new billboards going up across the country, urging anyone with information about the case to call authorities. The FBI releasing a new statement Monday night saying it still has not identified a suspect or person of interest in the case. The agency also appealing to the public, writing in part, quote, "Someone has that one piece of information that can help us bring Nancy home." Harvey Levin of TMZ, which also received a ransom note, reacting to the statement.
Well, I think it aligns with Savannah Guthrie's desperate plea.
This afternoon, the FBI released a revised missing persons flyer with Nancy's face and the possible suspect from the surveillance video.
U.S. immigration officials testified before Congress this afternoon ahead of a potential shutdown of the Department of Homeland Security. This follows sharp criticism of ICE agents and their actions in Minnesota over the last month, including the deaths of 2 U.S. citizens. Acting ICE Director Todd Lyons defended his department today.
In the wake of the unprecedented border crisis of the previous administration, ICE has stepped into the breach to enforce the law. This commitment has a cost. We are facing the deadliest operating environment in our agency's history.
The DHS hopes to avoid its second shutdown of the month. Its first pause lasted 3 days at the beginning of February. The department is set to shut down this weekend if the most recent funding bill is not passed in the Senate.
The ICE protests have affected the 2026 Winter Olympics that are underway in Milan Cortina. In a press conference last week, American skier Hunter Hess made some comments that caught President Trump's attention. Hess, competing in his first Olympics, said, "Just because I'm wearing the flag doesn't mean I represent everything that's going on in the U.S. There's obviously a lot going on that I'm not the biggest fan of, and I think a lot of people aren't." Trump posted on Truth Social shortly afterwards, calling Hess a real loser and questioning why he even tried out for Team USA. Hess has since responded on his Instagram, stating that he, quote, "cannot wait to represent Team USA."
In the city of Miami Gardens, one program is bringing kids together in a space that goes beyond the game. Dylan Davis joins us live to show us how one organization is creating opportunity and connection for the next generation. Dylan?
Thanks, Mia. Nationwide Youth and Outreach is serving the community in more ways than one. They're teaching the kids how to play basketball, but not only that, they're also learning life skills outside of the court. I had a chance to discover their story. On a basketball court in the city of Miami Gardens, this game is about more than points on a scoreboard. For the kids who play here, it's a safe place, a place where they can forget the pressures of the outside world and find a community.
I've been coming here for 5 years since I was 6. Just coming here, making friends, having a fun time.
RJ and his friends practice here thanks to a nonprofit called Nationwide Youth and Outreach, an organization that supports kids both on and off the court.
We do sports. We primarily, our sports is basketball, but our number one goal here is mentoring. We are youth mentoring. We do education development, life skills. We teach kids about financial literacy and all kind of things of that nature.
That mission extends beyond practice through a monthly program designed to give young boys in the community guidance, confidence, and a stronger sense of purpose.
Manhood Mondays is an educational program, and we mentor kids from ages 8 to 16, and we teaching them how to develop goals, how to speak, how to come out and prepare themselves for life and jobs and things like that.
In a community where many kids face economic pressures, limited resources, and fewer after-school options, programs like this can make a lasting difference.
We're not looking to try to save every youth, because we can't, but if we can save just one, we feel like our goal has been met. If we could just save just one.
And the kids say they really feel the difference.
I feel like that I've lacked discipline, and that I have learned that I can be whatever I want to be.
They make me feel like I'm cared and not left out.
And it's not just the kids who appreciate programs like this.
So we rely heavily on organizations like that are consistent, that have good leadership to provide those resources to our community.
In Miami Gardens, Nationwide Youth and Outreach is using basketball and mentorship to help shape the next generation. One game, one lesson, one kid at a time. This nonprofit is looking to expand its outreach beyond Miami Gardens. For more information, go to nationwideyouithandoutreach.org. For UMTV, I'm Dylan Davis.
Thanks, Dylan. Well, that is an amazing program, and I'm so happy kids have that.
Sports are so important, especially in your development, so I'm really excited for them.
Totally. Well, now we're going to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere.
Coming up, we will take you to the star-studded Super Bowl halftime show, and we'll show you how one local college competition is making waves at Miami Beach. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey, Kevin, you thinking about retirement?
I'd love to, but I'm pretty busy with all this.
Yeah. Hey, let's meet our retirement coach, Avo. A is for taking action.
Not anxiety?
No, Kevin, you're gonna be fine.
You sing?
Barely. V is for variety.
And you dance?
Sort of. Come on. O is for optimize your savings.
Let Avo lead the way.
Visit aceyourretirement.org today.
Nice.
Back in Miami, which is undoubtedly a vacation hotspot for its beaches, but not necessarily for its waves. On Saturday, students from 3 universities came together at Miami Beach to make the most of the water. The surf clubs at the University of Miami, Florida International University, and Florida Atlantic University showed out at Beachview Park for their annual Miami Masters surf competition. Each team had 4 surfers that competed in 20-minute heats. The surfer must catch 2 waves, surf them with style and creativity, then run onto the beach to tag in their teammate.
I think it's a very community-oriented sport, and so you not only get the activeness of a sport and the team competitiveness of a sport, but it's also the energy of the people, the community. So it's the best of all worlds.
The competition concluded with FAU becoming the new Miami Masters champions after they amassed the most points overall.
One South Florida school is proving that inclusion is taking center stage. Miami Learning Experience is giving students with special needs a moment to shine and a community to celebrate. Brian Matute joins us live to tell us more. Brian?
Thanks, Addie. Miami Learning Experience is a nonprofit organization and school dedicated to helping students of all ages with learning disabilities. This weekend they had their annual fashion show, which is proving that one student's journey reflects something much bigger. For many, stepping onto a stage and walking down the runway can feel intimidating. But for students like Danny Yano at Miami Learning Experience, it's a place where confidence, joy, and personality take the spotlight.
She goes out there and she shines. She was dancing, she was singing, she just has a great time, and it's great to watch her having a great time, right?
Absolutely correct.
On February 9th, Miami Learning Experience hosted its 33rd annual fashion show at the DoubleTree Convention Center, giving students of all ages with disabilities the chance to choose their outfits and light up the room.
I mean, when we started here, she was a newborn and I went down the runway carrying her the first time we ever did this fashion show. Now she does it dancing and singing, and she dances with the other friends. I mean, she's blossomed here.
Today, Danny is a 23-year-old student with Down syndrome at MLE's adult program, surrounded by a community that's never been stronger. The event draws a crowd of over 800 people, raising critical funding for the school and sparking important conversations about inclusion.
It's a massive event. We have help from everyone. It starts with the school administration, it's the board, the parents, the students, you know, they have to practice. I mean, everyone gets involved.
I think it's important because it really promotes, first of all, awareness, and second of all, inclusion, that they too can model, they too can dance, they too can have fun, and they really just want to be seen just like anyone else does.
Danny is proving that believing in yourself never goes out of style. But for her mom, the proudest moments don't happen under stage lights. They happen at home.
Every day. Getting home, walking through the door every single day of my life, and the hug that I get every day. The love that she unconditionally gives to me no matter how angry I am at her. Every day.
After a successful show, students are returning to school today after not having any school Monday. The fashion show also featured a silent auction, which the school is going to use to fund future events. Reporting live for UMTV, I'm Brian Matute.
Thank you, Brian. Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime performance was a show to remember, with some familiar faces and even a couple tying the knot. Bad Bunny brought out celebrities like Lady Gaga and Ricky Martin, as well as Jessica Alba. But the sweetest touch was the real wedding. The newlyweds invited Bad Bunny to their wedding, but he said they should instead be part of his halftime show.
As soon as I step in, I got emotional and I wanted to cry, and I was like, nope, locked in. Just focus on what you need to deliver this. And so I even told the couple, you know, hey, listen, just watch me, look at me, I'm gonna look at you. Let's not focus on anything else so we can actually deliver what we have to do.
Bad Bunny, the performers, and the crowd served as witnesses for the marriage. And yes, there was a real wedding cake to top it off.
And finally, if you can only afford McDonald's for Valentine's Day, the Golden Arches has a way to soften the blow. Just add some caviar. The fast food chain is offering a kit that contains an ounce of caviar. It's meant to pair with, what else? Chicken nuggets. And the best part, it's free. Starting today, you can order yours at McNuggetCaviar.com. It's not clear how many kits are available, but at that price, you can bet it's not many. And the combo is not the brainchild of some twisted marketer. Pairing caviar with McNuggets became a bit of a thing on social media. Even singer Rihanna posted about it. You know, Mia, I was planning on having that on Valentine's Day, but I actually heard this morning that it's sold out.
Well, thank God I have my backup pizza and rom-com ready to go.
Oh, I'll be joining you there.
Oh, perfect. Well, that's all the time we have for this edition of UMTV News. Thank you for joining us.
We'll see you again at the same time next week. Have a good night.